Wouldn't it be cool if you could just like curl like xmas.ysap.sh and pipe it to bash and it just displayed that? Oh, I'm creating too many projects for myself. Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome and Merry Christmas. Today we're going to be doing something really cool. We are going to be programming a Christmas tree in the terminal. It's going to be ASCII, it's going to be animated, there's going to be colors. I have zero idea how I'm going to approach this, but we are going to have some fun and we're going to do it today. So yeah, let's jump in. Create a Christmas tree on the terminal. Cool. What are we gonna do? Are we gonna make a Christmas tree? Let's start designing a Christmas tree in ASCII and see just what it looks like. So to do that, we're gonna run cat, which reads in from standard out, or sorry, reads in from standard in and writes to standard out. And what is standard in? Well, we're not going to take the actual standard in this program. We're gonna read in from here. This is a here doc, and the hyphen tells it where the indentation, whether it matters or not, and the quotes around this means that it won't expand any variables in here. This means we can safely use backslashes and regular slashes without having to worry about any sort of weird escaping. And my goal here is just to design what the output would look like. So I'm thinking like, I don't know, what do you think, like a star? And then this could have like this and that. Yeah, like there you go. That kind of looks like a tree, right? Look at that. Oh, yeah. Are these tabs? Ew, okay, they were tabs. I see the problem now. Okay. Do we just want to make a tree this way? What if we did this? Ooh, that's kind of nice. Ooh, yeah, look at that. Kind of like reset a little bit. Yeah, okay. I think we're onto something, right? Look at this beautiful tree we are making here. Okay. Hey, look at this. I think this is good, right? Something like that. And then we can grab the middle. Wow, I perfectly got the middle here. Put like a bar. Look at this. That's not the middle. Hey! Look at that, beautiful. Now, do we want slashes here too? Or is that weird? It's kind of weird. What a nice tree. Thank you. I think so too. This is like arts and crafts but space age. Yeah! Now, do we want these to kind of go up? Like this? No, now it just looks like shingles on a roof. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. We could do this. Ooh. What do you guys think? That's kind of nice. You know what that did? Just putting the underscores there kind of made it like 2D tree. Whereas this kind of has a more 3D feel. I'll leave it like this for now, but we'll see. That's the wrong slash. How about this? Ooh, that's kind of nice. Look how fancy that is. Oh, boy. Hey, that's nice. We have to figure out what colors we want to use. Can I just use 256 colors here? I can, right? Well, that's, yeah, that color 256 would be like, yeah, okay, you can. Okay, we'll find a nice green. I think I just have like a colors. I have like a little... Yeah, so I have a little function that I use that literally just like loops over all 256 colors. So I can just like go here and grab like, you know, a swatch, kind of. So yeah, we'll probably use like a color like what, like 82 or something. So what I can do here in my bash script is we can just say like tput set af 82. And then down here, we can do a nice little tput sgr0, which will reset the terminal. And there we go. Oh. Should give it executable permission, shouldn't I? There we go. Look at that beautiful tree. Yeah, because we could just put like, you know, O's here. Look at that. Beautiful. Yeah, we just want to store this whole thing to a variable, right? Yeah, can I do that? I'm gonna do a little testing. Can I just like read in from this entire file? That will just read one line, right? Yeah, it just reads the first line. What if I set the IFS to nothing? What does it read? Just the first line. What if I set the IFS to a null byte? This is so cheeky. Why am I doing this? Oh, no, it's not the IFS. Read takes it. There we go. That's a fun way to read an entire file with read. That's cute. So I can just change this to read-r-d, empty this, and then we can call it tree. Then we can just put this to the top of our script, and now we have a variable called tree that has the tree. So we can just put it here. There we go. Now if we run the script, we get that. That doesn't work. Oh, because look at that. Beautiful, except for the first character being chopped off. Oh, it's because of, yeah. It's because of, the read built in. Yeah, that's why. That's fun. This seems overly excessive for what we're trying to do, but I kind of like it. Cool. So now we should do something like find all the O's and replace them with a color code and an O and a closing color code. I need to talk to Bad Cop because she is influencing the way that I write Bash. Normally, I would approach this like a C program where I would loop over it character by character, look for the O, and then replace it. And I'm over here thinking about like grep and sed and all sorts of shell utilities that I never think about. So, yeah, she's infected the way that I program. I'll let her know because that is really funny. Because if I did this and I can just like replace an O with like, let's just do this. Replace it with capital O. I can do this, right? Yeah. So if I can do that, then I could replace that with, you know, color codes. I could do like, I don't know, come up with something. Red equals tput set AF1 and reset equals tput SGR0. So I think I could replace O with, I don't know how much I like this. It freaks me out. But I can replace it with like red and then the letter O and then reset. I'd have to redo the color. And this is going to expand weirdly. So I do this. Let's just try this out. Hey, that works. We would just change reset to like green. And then green will be there we go. That's cute already. Honestly, like, that's already cute. It doesn't even do anything, but it's cute. I have O's for lights. Instead of O's, I can make them numbers like 0, 1, 2, 3, and then I could color each number differently if I wanted to like alternate red and green. Let's try that. Let's replace all the O's with zeros in this section. And then we'll just like randomly turn some of them into ones. That looks pretty spaced out. So now, before we even show the user the tree, we will let's do a while true. We'll clear the screen. We'll put a done down here, and then we'll say 1 equals red and 2 equals green. So if we just echo 1 here and we replace zeros with 1, and then a reset, and then we replace there we go. That is better. Then we replace 1 with 2. Well, that's super confusing. Let's stick to the right index, 0 and 1. No, you know what? We're gonna do A and B. I don't even care. I don't even care. That's how we're doing it. We're gonna echo A. We're gonna echo A down here and B here. And then when we get to the bottom, we're gonna do temp equals A. A equals B, B equals temp. We're gonna swap them. And then we're gonna sleep 1. And then we'll clear it right before we echo it. Cool. We got nothing. Why do we have nothing? All right, so something about our seds are not great here. That looks good. Why would this not be working? Oh, the pipe here. Cool. One of them works. Huh. That's so interesting, whatever's happening there. Tree equals tree. We're going to make a copy of it. Now we can do tree equals tree. Find and replace 0 with A, O. Let's just leave it like that. And then let's replace this with B. And now we can just echo tree. Close. I could cheat. I could bound it with spaces. Because that might be, you know, it probably is adding an ANSI escape code that has like an O somewhere in it. Yeah, so we could cheat by bounding it with spaces. Then I can't have these appear directly next to things, but I think everyone has a space to the left and the right. Yeah, that'll just be a fun quirk of it. Okay. Hey, that already looks kind of neat. I'm gonna be honest. Kind of looks neat. That's cute. So the whole tree itself needs to be colored properly. Let's just put green at the end of it. And then when we echo There we go. That's cute. It is nice, honestly. It's cute. Now we can do something like the asterisks get replaced with, what's a good color for the asterisks? Like a star color. How about 227? Close, except that it just broke everything. Oh, you know what? Is the star special? Star might be special. Might have to escape it. Yeah, star was special. Why was it special? No, that didn't actually match anything. Because I would have replaced it with an O. You know what? I don't even think this is working how I think it is. Because I'm not getting lowercase o and uppercase O. I'm getting like... Oh no, they are the same. Is it just like an optical illusion that the reds look smaller than the greens, or are they actually smaller? Oh god, it's actually an optical illusion that one looks smaller than the other? Wow, okay, that's fun. Awesome, I can totally trust my eyes. How do we change the star character? What is the star character? Let's put an X up here, because that way we'll know if there's any sort of funkiness going on there. Yep, so that's not fixing it. Yeah, it should be yellow. There is no space after star. You are right, good call. Good call. I'm curious if that's a special character or not. I think it is. It is, but the color's right. Hey, that's really cool. Now, is this a special character? Okay, there was like a chance that I could glob to everything in my current thing. Now, what color do we want the lights to be? The green and red does look kind of nice, but I feel like I'd want to go with more like vintage style lights. Or I could just use like a different green and a different red. Like these colors, kind of what I'm picturing. The lack of, like, notice the lack of like harsh blues and stuff like that. Here's what we'll do. Make an array, and we'll just cycle through the array. So the arrays will be 111, 208, 198, 155. Yep. And then we'll just cycle through them. Yeah, we could use random. I'm not going to go with random because a light string is not random. It just perfectly cycles through them. So that's what I'm going to go for here. So now we can do 0, 1, 2, 3. Something like that. So we will call tree cool. Okay. Now I think we got it. So what goes in here will be lights at 0. lights at 1, 2, 3. I could make this a loop if I wanted to, but here we are. Awesome. And then when we're down here, ooh, we don't actually need to swap them. We just need to do an index swap. Okay. Yep. So now we can do... Here we're going to have an index. That's a number. So index mod len. There we go. So now we'll just do this. Order of operations. I think that works, right? That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Are you kidding me? Oh my God, that's beautiful. Oof, that's incredible. Nice trick with mod. Thank you. That's what I was talking about earlier, kind of with just the CS stuff. The more stuff you've seen, the more approachable some of these problems become, which is really cool. Yeah, let's see. Index will increment indefinitely, 64-bit number, so I don't think we have to worry about that growing by 1 every second. We can do that here. We can clear the screen, and then we'll get a nice little, like, look at that. Beautiful. Couple things we can do. Do we use this anywhere? We don't. Do we use this anywhere? We don't. Do we use reset anywhere? We don't. Cool. Couple things we can do now to clean this up. The tree itself. Colors. Needs a train running around it. So true. Cool. Okay. So now that we're here, what should we do? Let me think about this. We should do a couple things down here. We should put us into the alternate screen, and then we should set up a trap to bring us out of this screen. There's gonna be a tiny little raise condition here. It's not a problem. We'll call this done. Make a function called done, and here we'll remove the alternate screen, and we will trap done exit. Does it not like that I called it done? All right, we'll just call this cleanup. How's that? Cleanup will get run when the script exits, and we will put us into the alternate screen. So we'll go into the alternate screen, it'll run, and then when we Control-C out of it, it'll bring us back to the main screen. So let me, here, I'll clear the screen. I'll say like echo hi, echo bye, run our program, break out of it, and it's gone. Look at that. Beautiful. We don't need to clear the screen. We can just move the cursor someplace. So how do we do that? Tput, oh, what is it? Is it CUP? Like 5.5? Yeah, and then it moved my cursor to 5.5. Yeah, so let's try this. Because now that we're here, we should probably check the user's rows and columns and all that good stuff. Instead of clear, let's just try like tput cup 5.5. We don't want 5.5. The first line will be weird then. 5.0. Okay. Yeah, so that's not actually clearing the screen, it's just moving the terminal or the cursor back to the same position, and we're overwriting it every time. That is what's happening there. So we could do a nice little 0, 0. Also, yeah, the fact that we have spacing here, the spacing shouldn't be in the variable. The variable should be very tight. and the spacing can be done as part of our program. So we could do something like, yeah, we have these in Bash, but I don't know if they're guaranteed to be there. I think you have to turn on a shell option that may or may not be enabled. So what we could do here is we can just grab them, t-put cols and t-put lines, I think. Yeah. So cols equals t-put cols, lines equals t-put lines. Grab the size of the terminal once, and then we can put it roughly in the middle. Read it into an array, obviously. Also, this is statically set. Why don't I just count it? Tree height is 18. It's late, everyone. And the tree width is 21. Oh, that's so funny. It's getting a little late. I think I might take some shortcuts. So, I might be doing that thing I said I wasn't going to do. Yeah, I might be just doing this. Just space it out a little bit. Tree height is 18. We can at least middle up the Y of it a little bit. Do I have these backwards? I might. That looks really nice. Look at that. That is beautiful. Yeah, this looks nice. This is really cool. I do like the color cycling a lot. I think that's a super neat touch. The tree itself. Each number represents a specific light color. I probably need to. Oh, I don't even know if I want to color the base. Do I want to color the base? I kind of like that it's green. I kind of think it's cute. Just cleaning up some variable names now. Cool. How much do I use line here? Oh, I use it a lot. Okay. Yeah, just leave it as a line. Who cares? Cool. All right. Oh, I'm not even close to 80 columns. Beautiful. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, so now we can just do this, which is beautiful. We can just do y++, and then we can say from Dave Eddie at you suck at programming. Something like that. That's a mouthful. Yeah, that's good. That's cute. I don't like the terminal. Can I do is it put invisi? No, that just makes the text invisible, doesn't it? What's the way to make your cursor invisible? C norm. Oh, C invis. Invisi. There's a way to make your your cursor invisible. Let me think. Oh, so close. T-put civvies. Now my cursor is hidden. T-put C norm. Now my cursor is back. So T-put civvies. T-put C norm. There we go. Now there's no cursor blinking or moving around the screen all weird. And our cursor is back and we control C out of it. How beautiful. Look at this. We started off just with a random ASCII tree. Didn't know if it was going to look good. Merry Christmas from Dave Eddie. curl.ysap.sh. What can we do with those colors? I like the colors. They're cute. Do message equals Merry Christmas from Dave Eddie. curl.ysap.sh. We could do something like that. And then we can do a nice little for message in message do. That doesn't make any sense. For line in message do. There we go. Now this is just loop over whatever's in that array and just print it. So, yep, should just work. We could change the colors. So we could do something like this. Echo-n color lights IDX modulo len. Could do something like that. That's kind of fun. Actually. I have a fun one. I equals IDX. Use I here. I++. That's a little bit noisy, isn't it? I feel like that's too much. I like the idea, but I think it's too much. Also, is the green light too bright? Should the green light be more subdued? I feel like the green is overpowering every other light. I might be digging into this too deeply now. So instead what I could do here is I could just do like a, force it to be 0. Could do this. Arbitrary colors, but let's take a look. Okay, I like where this is going. This should be 0. This should be 2. No, this should be 1. Should be 2. That red is too bright, isn't it? Maybe they shouldn't be colored. Maybe they should just actually be white. No, I like that. I think that's it. I think that's it. It's a good color scheme. I guess we should make a readme, huh? License, of course. MIT license. Usage. Usage is super easy. What's the name of the program? ASCII Christmas tree. The usage is just that. There we go. And I'll probably link to this VOD or this video when I'm done. To do link to YouTube video. Cool. Is there anything left to be done here? I wonder what shell checks thinks about this. Sometimes shell check really... I don't even have shell check on this machine. Shell check sometimes doesn't like the way I program, which, you know, fair. I respect it. I love the color cycling. I really like the color cycling. It's super cool. That was such a good idea, me. Oh my god. All right, so here's the last step. We're gonna go to GitHub, new. I know you guys can't see it, but it's okay, just trust. ASCII Christmas tree. I'm gonna go ahead and push this code to GitHub and you all will be able to try it out. How about I git init the repo first, right? So here we go. Feel free to check it out on GitHub, everyone. Bahamas 10 username and then /ASCII Christmas tree.